student has to buy books at some point. This is oftentimes an expensive endeavor. According to NBC News, 65% of students don't buy the required books for their courses due to cost. So how can we make college books cheaper? Digital ebooks take about a fraction of the cost to make, and not only would they be easier on students' wallets, but also on their backs. Students wouldn't have to carry around big stacks of books. They could carry them around all in one device. It would not only benefit students, but also professors and publishers. So it's easier on students' backs and their wallets, but what other benefits does it have? Usually students buy their books online, and they have to wait for them to come in. With ebooks, you could download them on the first day of class and not have to worry about classes being canceled and then having a useless book. Another concern might be not being able to sell your books back at the end of the semester. Many students like to sell them back and get money back. But the most you can hope for when selling back a book is a 50% refund, and that's on the good end of things. And with ebooks, you can make them and sell them for about half the price of print books. So this would save students money in the end. Like Kathy Missel, the director at the University of San Diego bookstore, says, what determines whether a student gets a higher value or not really has to do with whether that school is going to be able to reuse the book. And if the school is not going to reuse the book next year, you're probably not even going to get a 25% refund. Most students already have a computer for typing or communicating with their professors, so they would have a device to put them on, and they can use the internet at school to download the books. After it's downloaded, ebooks do not require an internet source to use. And if students just don't enjoy using internet books due to strain on eyes, then textbooks can still be an option, but ebooks also need to be an option for students that want a cheaper alternative. Professors also benefit from this. They put a lot of thought into picking out what book they're going to use for their course. Like Robert Sherman, chairman of zoology at Miami University in Oxford, Ohio, says, does the book match our course's content, and is overall organization reasonable? Is the material at a level at which I plan to teach? Is the information accurate? Is it well written with good illustrations? These are all things that I think are important. Professors are able to have a lot more options with digital books, like putting in graphs or having practice quizzes, or even like a diagram of the human skeleton where students can click on each bone and learn more about it. This would give especially online students a more interactive hands-on experience that they wouldn't be able to get in the classroom. Many books already have an online companion or have an internet version that gives the basis of what the class is about, so why can't we make the entire book an ebook? And like some students, some professors just prefer textbooks or are not that internet savvy, but most institutions have a librarian that is very knowledgeable of the tech world, so the librarians would be able to help students and teachers, and also there might be tech support centers that could be of assistance. Publishers are the ones that get all of the money for books. So how does this benefit them? If they sell books for half the price, how does it help them? While ebooks are sold for about half the price, they also make about 50 cents more per book. Like Ted Humphrey, a professor at Arizona State University, mentions, the publishers stand to benefit from the format switch. Today, many students sell their books at the end of the semester, and publishers don't get a share in that revenue. And many books have to be updated each year and are out of date. Publishers would be able to automatically update their books and not have to reprint more books every year, so that would save them money and also save the environment. Jim Johnson, who is a researcher at Indiana State College researching the pros and cons of ebooks for college, says, another pro is professors like digital text better because they can provide more current material that print textbooks can't, because print textbooks can take a year or two to get to print. Colleges also prefer customized books. Like in my academic strategies class last semester, it taught us not only how to be a college student, but specifically how to excel at TCC. Our book was free online, and it was made by the college, but my Comp 1 class last semester, our Little Brown Handbook, was the second customized edition for TCC. So professors would be able to form a partnership with publishers and get customized books that help them to teach their class better and give students a better learning experience. So ebooks benefit students, professors, and publishers. They save money, and they can give students a higher and more up-to-date education, and with with how customizable they are, the students would be able to get a much more enjoyable learning experience. And while we probably aren't ready to switch completely over to ebooks, we should start heading that direction and give students the opportunity to buy ebooks. Students need a cheaper option for textbooks, and ebooks are the answer.